You guys need to focus on this order to General.
No worries.
Maybe we need to light up his office, as he's
What are you
continually
doing?
making
Good
trouble for us.
afternoon. Anyway,
We checked that place. Lots of cameras everywhere.
like I said, I was away for a while, but I'm back. And I'm on here to compete with absolutely nobody.
Sure. Let's do it.
End the fucking story. You know, do something with your life, you know what I mean? Otherwise you end up getting bullets in the knee like that. Do you understand? When you think you're a tough guy, yeah? Show you how tough you are, show me your hands and your knees. Where I'm from, you know? But look at, life's too short, isn't it? You know what I mean? Life's way too short, and people take advantage and take things for granted, you know? Like nothing's for certain, that's one thing I do know. And I don't know why my camera won't rotate. It's doing me fucking tits in. Fuck off! Alright. But you how about we go that way?
The reason why we stayed
You
was
fuck.
I warned them I'm going to publish the report. So they were trying to stop us from publishing this report. And I know that it was actually organized at this level.
Yeah, so here we are. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm probably going to do this on a regular recordings. Come on at 3 o'clock for half an hour or for an hour. Come on at 7 o'clock for an hour and an hour. Now, like I said, I need to see who it's about because my StreamYard's ready to go. Now,
up to $1.5 billion.
like I said, I'm super serious about this. Like I said, I have my StreamYard there and I'm paying for it and all, but like I said, I'm addicted to mental health and survivors. You know, everyone has a story, just like everyone has an arsehole. You know, don't be a sheep. You know, be a leader. Lead the next generation.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
Not
We
all
want
of
to live
us.
by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone. Good earth is rich and can provide for everyone.
Smell the
Where life
roses.
is free and beautiful. Yet
Blow
lost
out the
in
birthday candles.
greed has poisoned men's
Greed.
souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much, yield too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for unison. Cries out for universal brotherhood and the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children. Victims of a system that makes them tortured. In prison.
Wow.
Those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the past of greed. The bitterness of men fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, as they take this die. The power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you and slay you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men, with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, don't fight for
Alright, honey. shout out to YouTube and Charlie Chaplin and motherfucking reflexes. Shout out to all the survivors on YouTube who have loads of different labels, but we're all similar, very similar, because of our mental health and based on science. People that have a mental health illness or a label tend to get on with other people that have the same similar labels, you know.
Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Unite the clans! Yeah. I like people who aren't afraid to speak, people that don't have a voice. I'm gonna play a movie clip for you here, right? Al Pacino, one of my favourite actors, but just listen, Scent of a Woman.
I'm going to recommend to the disciplinary committee that you be expelled.
Listen,
Mr.
Al
Sims,
Pacino,
you are
Scent of a
cover-up
Woman,
artist
listen.
and you are a liar.
What's
I'm
this?
not a snitch.
Hey. I'll give you out of order.
This is not as bad as what you think, Will. Honestly, bro.
Mr. Slade, this is such
Yeah,
a
man.
crock of shit.
He plays a great
Please
blind man.
watch your
Oh,
language,
nice
Mr.
one,
Slade. You
bro.
are in the barracks school, not a barracks.
Yeah. Hey, Mark,
Mr. Sims, I will give you one final opportunity to speak.
hang on.
Mr.
Now, if you were to pick an Al Pacino movie and a favourite scene, which one would it be? I reckon it has to be this, Scent of a Woman. I'll show you out of order. Wait till you hear what he said about Billy Hill. He'll never tell on anybody to get into a class. He'll never snitch on anyone, even if he doesn't like the guns, you know. And
Sims
that's,
doesn't want it. He doesn't need to be labeled still worthy of being a bad man. What the hell is that? What is your motto here? Boys, inform on your classmates. Save your hide. Anything short of that, we're gonna burn you at the stake? Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay. Here's Charlie facing the fire, and there's George hiding in Big Daddy's pocket. And what are you doing? You're gonna reward George and destroy Charlie.
Are you finished, Mr. Slade?
No, I'm just getting warmed up. I don't know who went to this place. William Howard Taft, William Jennings Bryan, William Tell, whoever. Their spirit is dead. If they ever have it, it's gone. You're building a rat ship here. A vessel for seagoing snitches. And if you think you're preparing these minnows for manhood,
Minnow.
you better think again.
I'm on me live
Because
there.
I say you are killing the very spirit this institution proclaims it instills. What a sham. What kind of a show are you guys putting on here today? I mean, the only class in this act is sitting next to me, and I'm here to tell you, this boy's soul is intact.
Yeah,
It's
amen.
non-negotiable. You know how I
Amen.
know? Someone here, and I'm not going to say who, offered to buy it. Only Charlie here wasn't selling.
Sir, you're out of order.
I show you out of order. You don't know what out of order is, Mr. Trash. I'd show you, but I'm too old. I'm too tired. I'm too fucking blind. If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place.
Yeah. We'll take a flamethrower to this
Out
place.
of order. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I've been around, you know. There was a time I could see, and I have seen, boys like these, younger than these, their arms torn out, their legs ripped off. But there is nothing like the sight of an amputated spirit. There is no prosthetic for that. You think you're merely sending this...
Ah, you bastard. I knocked it off. I stood on it. I knocked the fucking telly off. You bastard is getting into that thing and all over.
As
Motherfucker.
well. The verb there works is in the present tense. It
Oh,
means
yeah.
to
Fuck your
continually
beard, man.
work.
Yeah, I was fucking getting into that, man. You ruined your man, he did. You know, 'cause you were trying to sell Charlie down the road, you know, and he wasn't having any of it, blind or not. You know what I mean? Just 'cause you're blind doesn't mean you can't speak. You know what I mean?
Soldier back home to Argonne with his tail between his legs, but I say you are executing his soul!
Amen.
And why? Because he's not a bad man. Bad man. You hurt this boy, you're gonna be bad bums. The lot of you. And Harry, Jimmy, Trent, wherever you are out there, fuck you too!
Yeah!
Stand down, Mr. Slade.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, tell him.
As I came in here, I heard those words. Cradle of leadership. Well, when the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. And it has fallen here. It has fallen. Makers of men. Creators of leaders. Be careful what kind of leaders you're producing here. I don't know if Charlie's silence here today is right or wrong. I'm not a judge or jury, but I can tell you this. He won't sell anybody out to buy his future. And that, my friends, is called
Integrity. Oh, if you're not giving Raymondo what you want, like, if you're not fucking, you probably need antibiotics. If you're not sub to Raymond, give him a sub. Like I said, anybody that comes in here, 99% of them are friends. They're not foe. Do you understand? It's like, and that's how I like it. I like having a nice, calm, you know. Like I said, I'm not on here for what everyone else is on here for. And I've reached a few people and I'm proud of that. And like I said, I don't need to say anything. Everybody knows me bleeding story. I've told you all where I fucking live basically, you know. Men don't scare me. I'm more scared of women and God. You know, I don't answer to Omadons. I answer to Dons and God. Always have, you know. But you don't go around screaming like a fucking canary, you know. Because men keep secrets. We're very good at that.
Alright, Jordan, cracking on, bro.
Alright, bro. My room's getting renovated at the moment. I have a lot of love around me, Ray. But you know what? See, if I hadn't got them, Ray, God knows where I'd be. And that's the truth, bro. But I have purpose now. I held a little banger I did, and hey, chop, I held a little banger, you know, and the size of them, and it's like, I said to myself, and after the doctors and all what have you, and all, I'm fucking have a double appointment on the 25th, have a chat with the doctor about a few things. It's like sometimes our body has a way of letting us know certain stuff, and shout out to motherfucking side effects. I'm not a big fan of your work at all. You know, because of the concoction of meds I'm on. You know, they have brutal side effects and they're irreversible, you know. But anyway, like I said, fucking it is what it is, and God's given me a gift. He's threw a real spanner into my life, you know, and I want to see my grandson run around that garden. The garden's just got done today. Do you want to see it? Come on, we go out and see it. Hang on, let me see what power's on it. Ah, yeah. Like I said, some of my favourite Irishmen are in the building. The boys are in the building. The boys that fucking break me windows in me dreams. One of these days they're going to be sat on a Japanese table, which is down. That's for lives. Listen, yeah. Like I said, it's my business, so mind your own business. Or biz your own mind, it's backwards. Now, we're getting the prepared for the summertime. Cause I'm gonna see a little fella run around this garden. Get up on that, I'm gonna guide him on them 3 steps, Pablo, in. Look. Hey, don't be a follower. Go to college. Go to uni. And then one day, you might even have your own little wooden hobby house. You know. And here, I see Noah up here, and I'm behind him, you know what I mean? And he's only 6 months old, and he's dive bombing down the slide. I'm like, you know what I mean? No way, your mom fucking kill me. Fuck it, down there, you know. And he'll run around this garden, yeah. Like I said here, see for me father. You know, here we're putting the pond, right? Now, there was a project here before, but it failed miserably. Anyway, this spot is dedicated to you old fella. We're going to put a few fish in there. And here, breaking news, I have killed Lily's fish overnight by accident. I think I overfed them. But Bruno was dead this morning, and Minnie was dead. That's Minnie Mouse and Bruno Fernandez. Here, listen, we could sit here and have a game of cards. Do you want to have a sit down? Do you want to have a look in the shed? Trampoline, here. Bouncy castle for Noah. Right there. And if you don't know it now, you know it. Right there. You know, and here, there's fucking hundreds of pounds worth of shit there. Oh yeah, there's me 4-piece Technics there. Now, see, if about 12 years ago, they were the bollocks. And it's sad, I was going to donate them, but I can't because in the shed for fucking 20 years. What's going on? And there's 2 decks in that. I fell out of love with music. Yeah, I was very insecure, you know. Anyway, like I said, yeah, over there, they're just empty cakes. Me rods, you know what I mean? That's a great trout, that. Fuck off then. What a shot. I've had to try that 10 times, it didn't happen. Let me get out. Whoops a daisy. Oh, fuck me toe. Ah, me fucking toe. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Stevie. Don't even, I know he's in the live laughing. Anyway, look at here. Like I said, here. Naughty kids, get on the naughty table. Do you understand? Time out. You're going to have to go out and sit at the kiddie table and take a time out until you can talk with the adults and the grown-ups. This is my little bit of heaven, look at. I like birds, and if you notice the vegetation, it's getting more greener. Can you remember when I told you to cross the borderline of the trees when they were empty? Now can you see the shelter and the cover that other birds have? Like, do you understand? Like I said, here, I know what it's like to be homeless. You know, now, I have options. I have the hobby house, which is for the kids. You know, hello in here. Blake Carpenter put it up, very well fucking done, you know. It was done for my nephew, you know, and it's like Noah's gonna go down that slide. And you know what else he's not gonna do? Go down the slippery slide. He's gonna go to school, to college, to uni, to greatness. And you know what? I'm gonna make a prediction. I wouldn't be surprised if my grandson climbs Everest. You know, it wouldn't be the first McDonald to do it. Now, we're not related, but Joe McDonald, yeah, done a look. Yeah, shut your mouth, mate. You know nothing about me. You'll never be able to sit at my table because you're a dosser, a sausage. Here, I come in many forms, many looks, do you understand? Just in case you have to put 3 hats on going out. Or if you have to change your appearance for a limited amount of time. And when it comes to time here, motherfucker, I'm ready. Like I said, I don't ask for anything. Anyway, shout out to the old socks. Shall we put this one on? Graded. But it doesn't belong to me. In all fairness. So what are we gonna watch? Are we gonna watch the great speech? Are we gonna kiss the blessed lady? You know, here. Fuck, see, for all the Rangers fans. For me mother, me father, and me fate. like I said, you know, too many tough guys on YouTube, just as for the 97. Here, I don't mean anything by it, but look, I've been locked up with Scousers. And you know what? I've been locked up with all kinds of fans. But I tell you what, living in England, 27 years, I've realised Scousers are the hardest in the UK. That's just my opinion, because up there your husband's your wife and your wife's your husband, and I don't mean that in a bad way. What I'm trying to say is the chicks are as hard as the fellas. And I'm a United fan, but I'm a fucking people fan. I like people, you know what I mean? Thanks for coming in, bro. Like I fly me to the moon. And guys, can you sub to each other? Like I said, you know, Pablo, Chopper, Stevie, Mark, Donny, Raymondo. I forgot your name earlier on, Ray, so I'll give you an extra shout out. Ray is what you call a survivor. And every day he swings. Do you understand? Yeah, sometimes living is the hard part. You know, when you accept certain things. And here, this has been 6 years in the making. But here, a third time, right? Yeah, I remember when I opened another channel, right? This one, and I love it. I put my energy into it because I know me role, and straight out of Ballyer I am, and straight out of Ballyer I can walk back, no problem, like that. Here, anyone who can't go back to their housing estate, there's a reason, and here, it's always easy to find out their reason by doing boom, 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 boom. Hey, I've demonstrated due diligence about 18 months ago when I slapped the fella from sitting on my chair. Mad that, isn't it? Yeah, I slapped you from my sitting room. And then what did you do? 9, 9, 9. Yeah, any man, any noble man. I'm gonna blow a few people out of the water in a few days. I'm only a small platform, I'm a nobody, but there's a few people think they're better than everyone on YouTube. And you know what, I'm not a hater. I congratulate everybody that has a channel, and like I'm all for the positive narrative, you know, but anybody that makes that channel off the back of someone else, as far as I'm concerned, is unworthy. And I did 180 subs and I still didn't believe I was worthy of a poxy buy me a fucking coffee or me fucking PayPal. I put thousands into fucking YouTube, whether it be fucking... And here, I killed a bee and me fucking gazebo flew away, me bank card snapped, I broke me new phone, I only had it about 15 fucking minutes. Here, this'll help you in life, don't ever kill a bee on a bank holiday weekend. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. Shout out to everyone that comes in from here on out. You know, survivors. Do you understand? You don't understand the level of violence. I love it. I fucking love it. Bow hands, tea and biscuits. Bow hands are fucked. Here, people die, hands don't. Bullet holes don't lie. Do you understand? Exit wounds don't lie. People lie though. But here, camera never lies. Shout out to all the survivors on YouTube. That's how I'm going to refer to you now, because I see a lot of brave people coming in and out here that go and sit on everybody else's life. And when you take part in that, even a small part, like I said, you make yourself known and you're in a chat where you know people are getting bullied, you know there's vulnerable people, and you know what, they're all in little cliques. Justice for the 97, you know why? See, Scousers, now I fought loads of fucking hooligans a lifetime ago, because it was fun. You know what I mean? The bastard horses hadn't got cameras back then, you know what I mean? Like I said, fuck CCTV. But point being, see, Scousers are game as fuck. I remember, yeah, I was at a match years ago and there was about 12 of us, man. And we come across these 3 fucking scousers, yeah? And I'm not joking you, there was 12 of us. And this lad, and do you know what, he was smaller than me, right? And his nose was like that, his fucking ears like that. Fucking let's have it, lad. And he fucking ran! You know what I mean? Crack me, mate. Boom! Then his other mate ran over, you know what I mean? I got a crack, there was 12 of us. These kids could fight, you know what I mean? Not kids the same age as me or older than me. And horses couldn't ram you because they have cameras now and shit. Do you understand? There's restrictions, policies in place. Like if you're a football hooligan, yeah, and you get deported from Germany, Spain, Italy, every time England are playing in a major tournament, you have to fucking go to a police station, hand in your passport, all that shit. Like I said, legislation, restrictions and policies. Years ago they called it the English disease, and I just happened to be fucking living here, going to fucking United games with Dylan, you know what I mean, on the Stratford end, singing all them horrible songs about Hillsborough. Do you understand? And fast forward so many years, someone close to the family told me a story about going to a football match with his father at Hillsborough, and he was out getting fucking chips for him and his dad, and his fucking dad died in that. A wall of panic. People were getting trampled, like they should have opened the gates, and everybody knows them bastards in the Hillsborough inquiry, you know, and shout out to that lady Anne, you know. Now I'm a United fan, right? My lad went to uni up there and he helped hundreds of kids that have ADHD, autism, learning difficulties, Down syndrome, kids that come from a home where his dad come from, where I seen my ma getting dragged by the hair around the house while she was pregnant by me fucking dad. You know why? Fucking alcohol. Alcohol changes people. People's balls grow when they're drunk. Now, I don't drink. If you swing at me, bro, do I hit back?
Oh, shit, hit back.
You know what I mean? Even though my hands are fucked, I bash my hand off your head to win, no matter what it takes. But sometimes it's like, you know, people try bait and shit, and YouTube isn't a good place when you're not in a mental, when you're not in a very good place. And I fell into that trap too. And do you know how naive, I'm still a bit naive with YouTube. I'm learning, like, this is how, you know what I mean? It's like, I like learning, and on another project I did, I couldn't access YouTube Studio. So I only learned how to do it really on this channel, you know. And I want to thank everyone for supporting me over the years. Yeah, I've always showed my face, and in all fairness, I was embarrassed about my past. You know, I didn't want people finding out that I was an ex-heroin addict. I've robbed a couple of drug dealers, let's say, and I've been on the receiving end of it and the other end of it. Like I said, here, people lie, scars don't. Do you understand? Look, both hands, look at my hands. You telling me I'm not a fighter, man. Hey. Both sides, knuckles collapse. Fuck off! Bang! Nothing wrong with me head or my elbow. Both! Whatever it takes to win. Now listen, like I said, I'm not on here for arguments with anybody. I'm on here to compete against myself and take back what was taken from me. That's all. You know, one sub more than that, I'll be happy. Mission accomplished. You know, like I said, I have to do this, you know, because it's like a pride thing, isn't it, with men? You know, it's like, what is it with men? We always have to be Billy Bollocks, and, you know, it's like I said here, I'm noble, and I'm respectful, and yeah, where I'm from, respect's not just given, it's earned. You have to take it to be noticed. If you want to be one of the chaps, one of the boys, there's things you have to do that your mates aren't willing to do. So you step up, and if you fuck up, you'll know about it. Do you understand? And see me, I's the king of fuck ups. I fuck up royal, me, like me bud's ex-missus, 21st birthday, man. 6:30 in the morning, the door goes in. I was out on bail. They found a Luger and a few ounces of heroin, right? And I got dragged to Star Street. Well, not dragged, but fucked into the back of a car. But it was on my ex's 21st birthday, man. 6 o'clock in the morning. And it was like I had a scaffolding board underneath the door handle, and it was wedged against the wall. And the way I had it, they couldn't get in, so I was able to get rid of some evidence. I was able to snort some evidence, and I got some lint shower gel and 3 batches and stuck them up my arse like giblets in a chicken because I was an addict. Anyway, I got them up my jacksie. The bastards, I tried to flush about 4 ounces of it, and at the other end, he had a little fish in it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I stuck like a turkey, and he got in. Fucking scorpion machine guns at me. I have a fucking Glock pointed at me head. I'm like, bro, personal space. You know what I mean? And it was the exact same fucking detectives that nicked me the previous couple of months. I was out on bail. Like I said, you know what I mean? And the drugs were mine, but the steel wasn't. You know, it belonged to somebody else, but I couldn't fucking tell them that, you know. But that's how easy to get it. Like, if you want to be one of the boys, you have to be willing to take risks. You have to be, you can't be 50% in. You're either in or you're not. And when you're young, when you grow up with a certain type of mates, you end up fighting them, and then you become friends. That's how you make friends. You punch fuck out of each other. And that's how I made friends. You know, I don't tell lies. Tea and fucking biscuits. Collapse knuckles. You know. Now, I said I'm not a fighter, man. Yeah? I can fight. I've been fighting all my life. I've had a few scraps around here too. Some of the best gypsy men live on the housing estate. You know what I mean? And, like, here, I have a lot of influence around here, right? And there's a couple of other lads, good lads, you know, lads that I fucking hated with all my heart. Because they were orange men, King Billy motherfuckers. This community, it's so diverse, because you have about 7 gypsy families, and I get on great with all of them. You know why? Because they're some of the best travelling men in the country. You know, they're not blackguards or anything, like, all the Keenans and all, like, they all drink. The local is 2 minutes from my house, as you know, yeah, so that's where all the gypsy lads drink in there, and I get on great with them. And you know what? A lot of gypsies get a bad fucking name, you know what I mean? They're all tied with the same fucking brush, you know what I mean? But, you know, it doesn't matter what community you're from, I get on great with the travelling community of Manchester. So shout out to all the travellers in Manchester that I know. Some of the best men in the world. You know, fairest men in the country, some of them. You know, like I said, here, on YouTube, everybody seems to want to prove something. Like, they want to tell the world how tough they are. They want to write books and put absolute shit in the book. Here, like I said, I didn't want to do it, but I'll do it a different way. I'm going to give you 7 deadly sins. You're taking the piss. Anyway, let me get this up. Here comes the brother. 1 second. Do you want a brew? Oh shit, sorry Al. Guys, me little brother's back, so I'm making him a cup of tea. But like I said, I'm only doing this live till 4 o'clock. Now listen, the people that come in here, they don't cause trouble or aggro or anything like that, and I'm good with that. I'd sooner 8 people that get along with each other, they're not putting each other down. Do you understand? It's like, because we're all struggling in a way, you know, but we're all fucking fighting back. You know, we're trying our best. You know, it's like, well, society sometimes, like I said, you get uneducated people. Now here, I'm not educated. I've just chose to learn a few things. You know, like the next man. We all want to learn, right? You know, I love shit about dictators, rulers, tyrants, colonisers. Do you understand? I read people. That's what I'm good at. I've always been good at it. You understand? I can separate men from boys. My name's not Purple Lackey. I don't want to feel your muscles. Show me your bow hands. How about hands? Trendy. Yeah, show me them. I'll tell you how tough you are. You know what I mean? Everyone acting like Bowsies on YouTube, like it's a dick measuring contest. Everybody wants to be the man on YouTube, don't they? Want to be the man. Let the world know how tough they are. And at the same time, they couldn't give a fuck about the world or anyone in it, especially their own community. Hey, you haven't done what I've done. Well, you know what? I don't want credit for it. Someone else that I love. Yeah, it's on him. You know, we help people. Our community, listen. Like earlier on when I was on my live, we seen Leon and his mate. The youth have nothing to do. They get bored and then they see the next man making money, doing this, doing that. And they want a bit of it, but in order to get a bit of that, you have to take risks that can bring a knock on your door. You know that kind of risk? And they say there's no risk without reward, what? Yeah. You know what? See peace of mind. Never looking over your shoulder or having to look over your shoulder all your life. Fuck that shit. I don't want any part of that. You know, and that's why I made a conscious decision at 21 to get the fuck out of Dodge and Dublin. You know why? Because all that's give me is dead friends, bad memories. You know, so fuck it. You know what I mean? But here, it's nice to see that my friends have taken over the country, allegedly. Friends that allegedly I can go back to and say hello and how's your missus and family. Oh, weren't you so wrong? You picked the wrong dog to bite. You should have left me a sleeping dog. I never, ever, when I was on the cesspit, I was so embarrassed when that, the flasher from Prasher, yeah, like I said, his missus has a beard, you know, but anyway, yeah, you look like Fessel, our fucking, what's it called? 4 Lions, yeah. Here, do you want me to do me IRA voice? Or hide me beard? Fessel, what are you doing? I'm hiding me beard. Yeah. Can I have 12 bottles of bleach, please? Shout out to Raymond. Nah, bro, look at. There's some good people that come in and out here, and people are starting to support me, right? And it's fucking a nice feeling, bro, because I feel like I'm fucking worthy. And Pablo said to me, dude, because I had 870 subs, right, and I didn't even have a PayPal up. This wasn't about fucking PayPal or anything for me. It's like it helps me. And like I said, sometimes you can try bury your past, bro, and it can fucking bury you. You know, you have to come to terms with things in your life. You know, sometimes you don't want to, bro, but look, we haven't got a fucking choice. Now, I've made a few new choices. From 10:30 every night, I don't smoke anymore. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I don't go straight to the ashtray and have the joint, or half the joint that's in it. You know why? Because I want to see my grandson run around that garden. Yeah, and if that means eating healthy, drinking more water, staying away from chocolate cake and Haribos and Smarties. You know what I mean? And Muller yogurt here. Don't take me Muller away from me. Jesus Christ, I need me Muller yogurt. You know, I love me mother. Yeah, I love the mother. No, I just want a bit of peace in my life, you know. You get people, and you just want to bring the next man down, and I just say, and you know what, if I had been last year, I'd respond in a different way, an ungentlemanlike way. You understand what I'm saying to you? Which I know you already do. Like I said, shout out to Raymondo. Here, there's one thing you cannot beat, and it's experiences, whether it's good or bad. And I've had a lot of bad experiences. I've had a few good ones, and everybody else in here has had bad fucking experiences that they will not share with the world. But guess what? I've shared my whole life story to the world, and you know, if that means taking one for the team for mental health, you bet your bollocks I will, because people need to be aware. You know, ask people if they're alright. If they seem like they're fucking recluse. Like I said, I'm very lucky. I have brothers around me that love me. Do you understand? I have family that love me, that know me character. And look, everybody has a story, right? But all we can do is try fucking forgive people. You know, because obviously they're hurting too. Because I was like that too. I was very insecure, so I used to get involved in stuff that had nothing to do with me, in all fairness. And I went from a sheep to a wolf to a shepherd, who I am now. And I bounce all around you like that. Would fucking eat you, you've no idea. But I don't want to do that. You know, I'm a lover, not a fighter. But yeah, Peter Pan can fight, motherfucker. Yeah, I can fight. You bet your bollocks I can. I'm not a fighting man though. You know? Yeah, Mr. Lover, I'm not yeah. YouTube has enough. Here is Ashback, is Cumbrian Troop back on YouTube. Do you know what, I'll tell you one thing, right? I don't really know the fella, but he's not afraid to fucking say what he's thinking, and you know what I mean? It's like, now, like, I don't like all the toxic part of it, you know? Like, there's no need. But I got caught up in all that too, and you know, it's like it's kindergarten. Well, it's not. It's playground behaviour. You know. Hang on a minute. Is that the big dog? But anyway, let me give me brother a cup of tea. Yeah. No, I wish everybody got along. You know what I mean? But people are too greedy. You know. Hang on, where's that? Al. But my bedroom's getting done. A few things are getting taken out. I need a bit more space, you know, because I have love in my life, you see. And sometimes you need a bit of space, you know. So I'm making more space for whatever reason, you know. Like I said, I forgive everybody who's ever been mean to me. Who's called me names, you know, said me name in vain. I forgive you, you know what I mean? Look at his face, reaction. Look, I forgive you, because anybody that's an abuser is hurting. You know what I mean? I get it. You know, like, this is deep psychology. This shit is deep rooted. You know. But like I said, it's either in you or it's not. You know, you get people that just like busybodies, you know what I mean? They're like flies, little midgets. When you go down to Arklow and you go fishing, that's what they're like. They're like little mites that won't go away. They keep coming back all at the time, and it's like they multiply. But here, I'm gonna fuck off, yeah? Because I'm going up to my brother, have a cup of tea, sort the room out. What time are we on? Anyway, right, shout out to all the Scousers, shout out to all the the decent contingency of the Scousers. Shout out to all the same with the Scottish lads I get on great with. You know, and Eddie Hearn, you little bastard, man. Do something. You'll do nothing. I like Eddie. Eddie's funny. He's got a sense of humour. See, you have to be able to laugh. Not at yourself, but you know, you understand. And if you haven't got a sense of humour, that's down to your rearing, your stock. And it's not my fault if you don't like me ugly face, me black teeth. Eddie, like I said, Eddie is fucking sound. You know what I mean? I'll tell you one thing, man. He's got a good fucking combo on him, you know. But like I said, guys, here. Nah, you have to have a sense of humour. Hang on, I'm just bringing my brother up a cup of tea. Guys, I said I'm only doing the live till 4, yeah, so it's like I'm coming back down. Oh shit. Hang on. Yeah, me brothers, I'm gonna have to help and sort the room out, bro. I need to make more space, Stevie, you know. And if I have to sacrifice my studio for love, bro, love wins all over. Love wins all the time. You know, like I said, YouTube is YouTube, right? Lies spread quicker than the truth on YouTube, right? You can label a nobleman a rapist, an abuser, this, that, the other. You know, okay, I understand you're hurting and I forgive you. You know, but like I said, there's no solution without confrontation. I'm open to talks. Shout out to YouTube's Coffee Nation. 6 years it's taken me to get where I fucking am. And Pablo said to me, Jude, why would you say I'm not worthy, bro, after 870 subs, right? And that's just how I felt, you know, because I've always worked for it and I have. You know, and because of experiences and other people's experiences in a group helps people, you know. Like, you're always going to get people that will try to put you down, you know, and that's just how life is. Not everybody's going to like you, and I couldn't give a fuck who likes me on YouTube or not, because it's an app, it's a hobby that's becoming a fucking job. And bro, this, like I said, if this was a registered business, I'd be bankrupt. Is all I can say, but this has never been about clicks, coin or clout. This is about putting a few people in their places and not calling them out. You know, because if the truth be told, I'd hurt them with one clout. And I don't want to do that. You know, I'm not hard or tough or anything, but I have got an ability to hurt you really bad. Because I'm vicious like that. But there's a loving side of me as well, you know. I love people. I've had more arguments, I've lost a few friends because I say justice for the 97, but you don't understand, I never knew anybody, and I used to sing them songs in the 90s, but I never knew anybody that was affected by it personally, and I met someone who lost their dad in it, and it just totally changed everything for me, you know, because I knew somebody that was affected by the Hillsborough disaster, and 96 fucking beautiful souls went to a football match that day and never came home. He did. He played football with his dad, and his dad didn't come home with him. Neither did 95 other people. You know, the Scousers are the fucking soil of the earth. You know, like I always take the piss, you know, I've loads of gypsy friends. They give me an awful time, they do, but, you know, it's a mutual respect. And I have a mutual respect for the city of Liverpool because I have a lot invested in it. Within my son and his ability to help kids with autism, ADHD, every label you can think of. But anyway, guys, listen to me, yeah? I have to end this live, but I'll speak to you all later, maybe, right? I hope you all have a great day. There's no solution without confrontation. Big up to everyone who come in. I appreciate it. And YouTube's Coffee Nation. Take care, guys, and thanks very much for the support. You know,